Cleveland are set. Now it's ended down to David.
Thank you, Kevin.
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Young is out there with cool hands. Then there's Scott. Then there's the prodigy. And it's James in at the 1 spot. And for Cleveland, they've got Smith. Parker out there with the captain. Then there's the professor. And it's Wright in at the 3, the small forward. Scott, good. It doesn't matter if they're the 2 best teams in the league or the 2 worst. Chris, when these guys get together, they're rivals, we know, it's always fun.
Kevin, when it's a conference rivalry, it's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Shot clock at 5. Here's Parker. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Scott against Gonzalez. And the professor picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here is James. Here's Scott. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Scott's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Gonzalez. And no good. Good defensive work there by Young. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. The prodigy passes to Young. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Scott.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Parker passes to Smith. Here's Wright. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Really left alone that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Nobody near Parker. Nailed from three-point land.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here is Young. Here's the prodigy. He gets that one.
Assist from.
He's got 5.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Bounce pass, Smith. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
James against Parker. James, the pass to Young. Six to shoot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The professor passes to Parker. Right, left side. So the wing on the left. Parker finds Wright. Over James. And it's Wright missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 4, and now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston, they've got Corniche, Boomer out there with Barber. Then it's Tiny, and it's the Prodigy in at the 3 spot. To the inside, and that one's good by Maggette. Maggetti's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Here's Frank. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
And there's the pass to Gardner. Back to Maggette. That shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Maggette. McLaughlin, the pass to Frank, fades away. Rebound Boston. Here's the Prodigy, 5 points in the game. Goes back up. And the shot is off from Corniche. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. To the left side wing. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Displaying superb leaping ability. Russell's electric in the air for someone his size.
Here's the Prodigy. There's the drive. Smith with the defensive effort. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. The professor passes to Russell. Stolen. Here's Barber. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Smith outside. Over Maggette. Smith, no good. The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's the Prodigy. He has 5. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside Russell. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Maggette. Unable to get that one. Smith with some nice D. Outside Russell. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you solid. That's no. They're playing in focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Looking at Cleveland, Jack, your thoughts?
Well, they're getting almost nothing on the interior. I know we turned into a three-point shooting league, but come on, guys. You need some kind of presence in the paint area to keep the defense honest.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kinda like what we've seen from Big Smooth and what he's done in this game so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
The professor out there with Smith. Then it's the Beast. Then there's Parker. And it's Gonzalez in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's the Prodigy. Passes to Young. Here's the Prodigy. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Cavaliers leading. Right outside. And that one, good. Wright's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
James, the pass to Young. Pass to Scott. Back to Young. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Scott, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Parker outside. Smith wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Casey. And Wright pulls it down. And it's Wright with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 1. Parker passes to Gonzalez. He can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. In the corner, it's James. Out left to the wing. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Scott kicks to Young, takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Oh, here's Parker. He's got 5. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. McLaughlin's checked in, and ABC subbed in for Parker. Celtics trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Gardner. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Boomer's got his first basket.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The professor passes to McLaughlin. And here is Wright. Stolen by Tucker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Barber. Clock at 6. The dish to Scott with a tie. And Wright pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. To the paint. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Wright. Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Wright, left side. Rejected by Young. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. A nice shot by Tucker.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Come on, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Boston. Tiny out there with Young. And it's Boomer, and it's Barber in at the point. Here's Cornish, and the pass to Maggette. To tie it up. Tries again. And no good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Right outside. Pachulia inside. Here's the professor, covered by Maggette. 4 on the shot clock. McLaughlin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
And the first one drops. James checked in for the Celtics. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so James will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 4. Passes it to Maggette. And stolen by Wright. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Pass to Gardner. Back to Maggette. Over Pachulia. And too long on the shot.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. With the fadeaway. And the shot goes in. 6 points for the Beast.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jump. He's going to work hard for this.
On the wing, James. Here's the pass to Gardner. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The professor's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Had a hand on it. Down low. Here's James. Up and in on the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They lead by 6.
Who wants a t-shirt?
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, the Professor.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cool Hands checked in for Corniche. The Prodigy comes in for Tiny. And it's Scott in for Boomer. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Wright pulls it down. Cleveland leading by 6. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Parker. And the layup's good off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. James looking around. Scott can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Right side. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wright's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Here's James. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Parker.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Pass to Gonzalez. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Parker against James. Over Parker. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game.